What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I really do apologize. I promised that I was gonna upload videos last week, but I got really sick with this debilitating cold. So I have been trying to get myself better, to feel better, and record some videos for you. So this is my first official video upload, other than my welcome video. In this video, as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna tell you my first trimester updates and then an update on this week, my 17-week update. So obviously I didn't film any of my first trimester pregnancy weeks. There's not really much that changed. I got ultrasounds and stuff like that. But I am now 17 weeks and 3 days pregnant. So I'm just gonna tell you everything that happened in the first trimester and then go from here starting 17 weeks today. So let's get started. I have my little notes on my handy dandy iPad here. So in the first trimester, my symptoms were that I just was super sick all the time. And I thought it was funny because I bragged about when I was pregnant with my daughter 3 years ago that I never was sick, I never threw up, I did not want to eat anything, I didn't have anything like that. So I was like so excited that I was just gonna have this easy pregnancy once again. Wrong. I threw up in the first trimester in the morning, in the afternoon, at nighttime, all the time. I was just so sick all the time. So that was absolutely no fun. But that was one symptom that I have. I also had food aversions, which my first food aversion was coffee. And if you know me, you know that I love coffee. I would have Starbucks in my hand when I walked into work, when I walked into school. I always had Starbucks with me, but I could not stand it. I couldn't stand the smell of it, the taste of it. Coffee, gross. And even still, like sometimes if I feel super lagging, I'll get like a small cup of coffee, but even still, like the smell of it, and I have to choke it down. I just don't appreciate coffee anymore. The next symptom that I had in the first trimester is that I was extremely tired. And this is actually the symptom that made me think that I was pregnant in the first place. I found out that I was pregnant because I had driven home from the mall. I put my car in park on the driveway and fell asleep right then and there for like 10 minutes in my car. So I was just really tired, and it's not even just like sleepy tired, it's like exhausted. Like my body was so exhausted. To just hold my head up was so much work. But I really thank my parents because they kind of picked up the slack for me, and even still sometimes do some days with my daughter. So I would wake up and take her to school, but on those days where it was like a weekend and she didn't have school, or she came home from school and I was just exhausted, they would feed her or feed her breakfast in the morning so I could sleep a little bit. So shout outs to my parents because they are awesome and picked up the slack for me from being tired. So my next symptom is breakouts. So this happened with my daughter as well, but I broke out everywhere. So I consider myself to have pretty nice skin, pretty good skin. I wash my face and moisturize it a lot. But with my daughter and now, I have gotten acne on my chest, on my neck, on my back, and breaking out here in this area, in my mouth area. So, and it's not just like one or two, it's like 4 or 5 at the same time, and it just drives me nuts. But it's part of the process. It's hormones, it's whatever. And then another thing that happened in the first trimester, that started in the first trimester, is sensitivity to smells. So like I said, the coffee thing, the smell of coffee is really gross to me. Even like walking into Starbucks makes me nauseous. And then another weird thing is my deodorant. So I seriously could not stand the smell of my deodorant, the one that I had in the beginning. So I went out and I bought a bunch of different deodorants. So if you look at my drawer, there's like 5 or 6 different kinds of deodorants, because I thought maybe it was just the smell of one of them, but it's just all deodorant. So I finally had to give up and get like a scent-free deodorant, which is weird to me because I like smells. I like perfumes and lotions and stuff like that, and can't do it. My deodorant, bleh. And even still, to this day, I still have that. I have to use the scent-free deodorant. And also, I have a strong nose to begin with, but pregnancy just like heightens it. So other people's deodorant, walking by, I can smell it. People who are standing with me in the elevator and like haven't washed their hair, like it just, Everything smells so bad to me, but getting through it. We're getting there. It's okay. And then the last big symptom that I had in the first trimester was headaches. And that is super, super annoying. I did everything I could. I stayed hydrated. I got rest as much as I could. I wore my sunglasses when I was driving because the light would give me headaches. But you know, it's just part of hormones, you know. And there's not many pain reliever medications that you can take during pregnancy. My doctor said Tylenol is okay, but Tylenol only does so much for a migraine. So headaches were super annoying, but thankfully I'm not really experiencing that anymore, at least as much as I was. It was like every single day. Like I could count on getting a headache by bedtime. So as for the cravings in my first trimester, I didn't really have very many cravings. I mostly just clung to foods that like I didn't feel sick eating. So like I would have a bagel every single morning, and I like the Frontega chicken panini from Panera. I think I have that every day. I spent like $400 at Panera on those things. But I really, really did like the salt and vinegar chips, and they had to be the kettle cooked potato chips because they're extra crunchy. And so I probably bought like 6 bags of those. Like I love those things. But that's kind of gone away. I'm on to a new kind of chip now. So moving on to my 17-week update. Something that's new this week is that I'm out of breath. Ugh. I cannot breathe. Like even talking, I get out of breath. Walking up the stairs, I get out of breath. I went on a walk with my friend yesterday, which was it's an easy walk. And I used to run this path all the time with my daughter. And most of it is flat, but when it got to the incline part, I seriously could not talk and breathe. And it's not even like that much of an incline. It's like this. Like it's like slightly more than flat. And I like could not walk and talk. I felt like a 300-pound man. And so I did talk to my doctor. She said obviously the baby is not big enough to be pressing on my lungs yet, but during pregnancy you do have an increased blood volume. So it takes your heart so much more effort to pump all that blood through your body. So with any exertion, that's why pregnant women get out of breath super easy. So that's one craving. Another craving is that I've had round ligament and sciatica pain. Or sciatic pain. So round ligament pain, if you think about rubber bands, there's rubber bands, ligaments that hold your uterus into place. And when the uterus stretches during pregnancy, it pulls on these ligaments and like a rubber band. So if you think about a rubber band being pulled tight and then like it during movement, like pulling tighter all of a sudden, just pulling. And that's what it feels like. It hurts. And it hurts, you know, if I just like move suddenly or stand up quickly or roll over in bed a weird way. It just is random, but it hurts. And that's what round ligament pain is. And I've had that. And also sciatic pain. So there's another ligament that goes down, I don't know if it's your back or just your hips or your glutes or what, but the pain shoots from my lower back to like my glute area. And it's like shooting pain. That really hurts. And it feels like it's like deep in my muscle, but it just really, really hurts. And that's if I like bend over or have my leg a certain way for too long or pick up my daughter randomly. Again, it's mostly just random pain, but it hurts. Oh my goodness, it hurts. So that's a new thing. Another thing is insomnia. I had this in the beginning. I couldn't really sleep at nighttime. I could sleep all day, but I couldn't sleep at night. And that's kind of what's happening now too. And if you ask my mom, she will tell you it's because I'm on my phone 24/7, which is not wrong, but it is that it's weird. It's at nighttime. It's right after I put my daughter to bed around 7:30 or 8ish. I all of a sudden like wake up and I cannot fall asleep until like 2 in the morning. Even if I turn my phone off and just lay there, I'm like wide awake. Which is normal during pregnancy. Sensitivity to smells is still a thing. Breaking out of my face. I've had lots of breakouts around my mouth area, and that's super hormonal, which I really don't like. I hate it. I don't like breakouts. I mean, I'm sure nobody likes breakouts, but you know, and then I have this weird like rash thing. It's kind of gone away now, but it's like bumps that were itchy. And it was all down here on my face. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I had it on my forehead area, but now it's like down here. It's gone away mostly. Yeah, it's mostly gone. It feels smooth again, but it was like bumpy and annoying. I didn't like it. I feel like dry skin or something. I don't know, but just hormones, whatever. And then lastly, peeing a lot. So obviously this is a common pregnancy symptom that you think about, but I forgot how much I lived in the bathroom when I was pregnant with my daughter. Seriously, like at work I go help somebody, then have to go to the bathroom, then go do something, then go to the bathroom, and I feel like I live in there. Like I should put my name on the door and like I just live there. But yeah, so that's it for my symptoms. As for cravings, I have been craving spicy hot Lays. I don't know if you've ever seen those, but they are like, they don't taste like hot Cheetos. They literally taste like Lay's potato chips if you made them spicy. They're just so good. And my daughter even loves them. She always says, can I have some spicy chips? And I love them. I bought like 12 packs of them. Like seriously, I love them so much. But yeah, so that's it for my 17-week update. So as for the sex of the baby, I don't quite know that yet. I mean, I do. I had the ultrasound technician guess at my 12-week appointment, but she said that the sex could change between 12 weeks and 20 weeks. So she said, don't go posting it, don't buy a certain color yet. But I jumped the gun. If you know me, that's normal for me, and I posted it anyway. So if you want to see what we think the gender or the sex is, go ahead and go to my Instagram. That's where I posted it. Otherwise, I will let you know the sex of the baby by 20 weeks. That's when my next ultrasound is. So I'm gonna do my belly shot and show you guys that. Disclaimer to that is, one, this is not my first baby, so I'm stretching out bigger and faster than I did the first time. So I feel like I'm huge. And then secondly, I didn't start out super skinny to begin with, so it's not just baby in there. We got some french fries and some potato chips on top of all of that. So stretch marks and all, here's my belly, and then I will have a vlog for you guys this weekend, and then hopefully next week I will be on top of it and do my 18 weeks. I might do an 18-week update, I might do something else, but I'll definitely see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye. Alright, so I tried recording this yesterday and it got deleted, so I'm going to try again. That's why I'm wearing different clothes. But here is my stomach from the front, my little baby bump, and then from the side. And I feel like I really popped out this week. But like I said, I didn't start out with like a flat stomach. And there's lots of potato chips in there, so stretch marks and all. That's from the side and then from the front. I'm not ashamed, I earned these. And there you go.